I have no idea what my HP was, so
Uh-oh.
I have
Well, I know what my HP was. -19.
I have no. I don't remember what it was.
Mine was a 3.
Jeff is still here.
Jeff,
Oh, poor Jeff.
Jeffrey.
So many like sad deaths happened in this.
Okay, so we go back to the chick, the ghostly apparition chick,
Hmm.
right? And then
You're talking to
guess-
Hochran's wife?
yeah, Hawkern's wife, and I'm gonna bring the body of Tiger Lily in and put it down on like this table that's right in front of the lady, and just basically like ask like, our friend died while fighting.
The last of the
Yeah,
foes.
Splatterman. We defeated him, but after he put her, like, basically killed her, we saw him rip her spirit out of her body. Is there anything we can do to possibly rejoin her soul or her spirit with her body?
She says there are many powerful magics in this world that can rejoin souls and bodies. But I don't know of how to wield such things.
Dum dum dum.
Does she feel her spirit here?
She says that she cannot.
Okay.
I say we found this, and I show her the I don't know who has it, but I'm just gonna bring it up in conversation. Like, we have the badge or the crest of the warden. We found his body. So that's her husband, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
She holds her hand out and asks, "May I hold it?"
I say, here you go. I hand it to her.
And she takes it and looks at it, and the tears that she's been constantly crying finally dissipate. And she, like, for the first time, kind of gets somewhat of a bittersweet smile on her face. And she says that she will be able to keep the foul spirits from this, and that remain in this prison, trapped here, and they will no longer trouble the town. And she thanks all of you, and as she's thanking you, she's slowly fading away until you can't see her anymore. And the badge still floats and just gently kind of like hovers down to the ground and begins to glow softly.
I pick the badge up and put it in my belt pouch. I turn to the party and I say, we need to take Tiger Lily's body to the temple of fucking whoever that is.
Pharasma.
Pharasma. Like, as soon as possible.
Like now.
Like, now.
No, I definitely agree. But I hate to be a realist, but we gotta say something about Jeff too.
Fuck, we got him killed too.
Here's what we could
Well,
say.
yeah,
Here's what we could say. We could trying to and I say, I'm like, let's go, and we can talk about this on the way. So we're saying this on the way, and I'm saying we could tell them that Jeffrey was in mortal danger. Tiger Lily like attempted to like save him, which is
Protect
not protect him, which is not a lie at all. Like, we did try to protect him. So I don't even know if that would be a bluff. I think it'd still be a diplomacy check to medit that. But so, and in the course of killing Splatterman, she died, as well as Jeff. So we were hoping we should bring Jeff's body too. I don't know where the fuck happened to Jeff's body, but we should bring it too.
Jeff's body turned into a ectoplasmic zombie.
Yeah, we can't. We should tell them that though.
Yeah,
I don't think we should hold that back.
I don't think we should hold any of that back, but I think the way we should word it is that like she died kind of in the process of trying to help him out, which is not necessarily the complete truth, but it's not a lie either. So
it's enough of a lie that I'm gonna have to ask you to do a bluff check if you say it to them.
Okay. I'll consider it on the way.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Do you think we should lie to them, or do you think we should just be completely honest and hope that they'll help us out?
I think we should just be honest. Because
De Gaulle just said in chat, "Yo, Jeff's a zombie. Later."
Later, Joe.
Deuces.
Deuces, man. Brains and all that.
so yeah, I think we should just be honest because if they catch our bluff, then that'll just it'll make them not want to bring Tiger Lily back for us.
True.
If we're honest with them, say we tried our best, but Jeff was flimsy.
Well, no, we'll tell them. We tried our best to save him. We literally did put our lives on the line to save him, because we did. There were a couple of times that we did that, and we would we wanted to bring his body back also, but he
got turned into a zombie.
He got turned into a zombie. The only thing I'm afraid of, we're talking about this on the way, of course, and the only thing that I'm afraid of, this town was so afraid of necromancy. I don't know if talking to the Temple of Phrasmus is gonna help us.
It's worth a shot, though. I think that what Phrasma's the god of what? Death and
magic or something like that.
I think that's right up the alley of who we talk to. I could be wrong. Maybe we need to talk to the priests of life and healing, but I would think that if they're she's dead, there's a chance that they might be able to bring her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm down with that. I was just voicing my concern.
No, absolutely, absolutely. So I guess we go back to town, and we go to the Temple of Pharasma, which I don't remember where it was on the map.
What time is it?
It is dusk now.
Dusk.
Game time.
Game time.
So you guys arrive back at the temple, and the high priest at first greets you almost warmly, like he's almost going to be nice to you. But he sees that you're carrying Tiger Lily's body, and his face just immediately becomes forlorn.
Okay.
But he still kind of greets you as you come in.
I quickly tell him what's happened since last we talked to him. We went back to the prison. We slayed the 5 major apparitions of, and I just list them for him.
Yeah.
And I tell him in the process of killing
the Splatterman.
The Lopper.
Or the Lopper.
Jeff unfortunately was killed. We did try to save him at the peril of our own health. Unfortunately, he was turned into a zombie, and we were unable to bring his body back. Otherwise, we would be carrying his body here as well. In respect of you and his service to your town and to this whole area. I made the mistake of reading chat. The last foe we faced was Splatterman. He almost laid waste to our entire party. Matter of fact, we are all on the verge of death if you can't tell our condition. Unfortunately, Tiger Lily has succumbed to her wounds, and guys, and you guys are making it so hard to focus. I'm trying to RP the shit out of this, so I can do a fucking diplomacy roll a 20, and this guy will fucking bring back Tiger Lily. We defeated Splatterman. Tiger Lily was slain in the process. We did see him rip what appeared to be her soul or her spirit out of her body, and we're pleading with you and hoping, seeing how we have defeated all of the undead, we have defeated all of the ethereal and evil spirits that resided in the prison, and now your town is safe from that threat. We're hoping and we're pleading with you if there's anything you can do for our friend here. Do I need to make a diplomacy roll, or is this guy cool with this? Okay. Diplomacy is like +8. Oh shit. Ten.
What?
Son of a bitch.
You know, I see that he is having a hard time with the story because he's so like emotional about it, and he was a little distracted. So I'm gonna help him out. I'm gonna help him out with that. And can I do 2 things?
Perhaps.
Okay. I'm gonna help his tale a little bit by adding a little input also. So that would be a diplomacy, and then I'm also gonna play my drum in lament. Also.
Please resurrect our friend. Please resurrect our friend. We'd really appreciate it if you'd resurrect our friend.
It's so cold in here, guys.
These paradiddles are perfect. Resurrect our friend. I even found my drum key and tuned my drum head just for this performance.
Please resurrect our friend. Roll it, Lorian. Bust it.
Oh man.
Well,
before you roll it,
Uh-oh.
you need to tell me what you're gonna say too.
what I'm gonna say to add to the busted story.
Yes.
Not that.
God, never do it.
Show him some skin. Maybe it'll make him happy.
Be a bro. Don't be a dick. I'll shit on your front lawn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I just emphasize his points, and I say, we've been traveling a long way, and we've faced a lot together, and I really feel like, even with Jeff, like we've bonded in a way that you can only bond with somebody who you fight with. So,
That's a drum in the background that she's obviously playing.
Yeah. So if it would mean a lot to us, then I will do everything that I can to honor Jeff's death as well. If they could help us, do anything to bring back Tiger Lily, or just give us any knowledge that they could, or whatever they can help us with, I'd be much appreciated. Diplomacy check.
Yeah.
Okay. Please bring us back our friend. That's gonna get stuck in my head, by the way.
22.
Like,
I wish I'd have rolled
dang.
that well.
And I was gonna say that's the first one, and then playing the drum would be a performance check, if that's possible.
Sure.
Okay.
Once we're gonna do all this, and this guy's like, I have no way of bringing her back.
She's dead for good, yo.
Fuck out.
Well, at least
Why,
I
why
tried.
are you playing drums right now?
Paradiddles aren't that good, apparently.
They're a little sloppy. They're all
Always
right.
were.
I mean, they weren't like junior high paradiddles, but they weren't drum corps paradiddles. So his eyes kind of well up with tears a little bit. He turns off to and beckons someone else over, and he tells them what's happened to Jeff, and he says to put together a party to go retrieve his body up at the prison. And he turns back to you guys and he says, we've lost a promising young member of our church. Jeff of the House of Ree will be missed. And then he looks down at Tiger Lily's body and he says, but you have also made a sacrifice for a town that has not welcomed you or been very hospitable to you at all. And we certainly can't discount what you have done for us in these past weeks. But unfortunately, we don't have the resources or the power to bring your friend back here. We can do whatever we can with our connections through the clergy throughout Uslav to try and find someone with the prowess to be able to do such magic. But it is simply beyond us in this temple in this small town. I'm sorry.
I ask him, do you know anyone that has the prowess?
He says, I will have to contact the bishops of our order and make a case to them to find someone who can through the clergy.
And I ask him, do you know at what point will it be no longer possible to bring her back?
Right now.
In the studies of all the histories I've looked over, I can't tell you how many times souls have been reunited with bodies, their own or otherwise, after centuries or millennia of separation. So if you find someone powerful enough, it will be possible.
No matter how far off, huh?
He says, I mean, the great whispering tyrant Tar Bafan was resurrected after centuries of death and was just as powerful as ever, if not more powerful. So certainly someone should be able to do it, but it is beyond my power and the power of this humble church.
I once again, I just implore him, like, please, your help in this would be very much appreciated. We will be staying with, what is her name? Chick that we've been
Kendra
staying with.
Lorimore.
We'll be staying at the house of Lorimore. Please let us know as soon as possible. Whenever you have any word from anyone that might have the prowess to do this.
He says, in the time it will take to get word back, the body will have suffered significant decay. Would you like for us to perform embalming rites to preserve it?
I just kind of look at the party. I as I look at them, I kind of ask, is this what is necessary? Would this be a necessary step to possibly bringing her back?
It's not particularly necessary, but having the body preserved gives her a better body to come back to than whatever its decayed state would be by the time. We won't hear back for several days, if not weeks. And then after then, it will still be even more time for you to either travel to where the person can resurrect her, or for them to travel here if they can be so inclined to do so. And so all that time of the body sitting and decaying on its own is going to result in, not a very happy soul habitation if you're able to return her to her body.
Yeah.
I say, what do you guys think?
Well, I would like to ask a question too, like, what kind of status would her body be? I mean, I know it would depend on how long it was, but like, is she gonna take any like certain damage and stuff from this? Like, not like if she came back to her body, like, would it be negative effect against like the things that she already has? Do you see
it
what I'm saying?
depends on the power of the resurrection spells and the resurrector. Some resurrection spells are weaker than others, and certain penalties will be taken by the person's soul and body when they're resurrected. Other more powerful spells can bring back your friend in a more true form of resurrection.
Does Tiger Lily have a will somewhere?
She's
I'd
not a dwarf.
I'd like to know what she would have wanted.
Oh yeah, thanks for the RIP on my head, by the way.
Welcome.
Okay.
Anytime.
I'm just glad we got this established.
Let's have a seance with Tiger Lily and ask what she wants.
Yeah, y'all still have those like Scrabble pieces or whatever at Vanessa's house. Or whatever.
You got the haunted Scrabble board.
Well, I mean, at Kendra's. Remember at Kendra's we did the seance thing? Might as well.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Make sure you put that on a double letter now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I meant. Scrabble, Ouija. They're all the same.
All she keeps doing is adding S's to the ends of my words. That doesn't help.
I place the body down in front of the high priest and say, do what you must to try to preserve her body. Thank you for your help.
He solemnly nods and sort of waves some people on to take the body back to the embalming room.
Degal said, buy a chicken, put her soul in it, buy another, have the priest call a random soul, have the two chickens fight to the death, whichever wins is your new party member.
Wouldn't that be awesome? So you could have me, or you could have somebody else. Or a chicken.
It's just a chicken. You call a random soul, and it just so happens to be a dead chicken.
Yeah.
You put the soul of a dead chicken into Tiger Lily's body.
And I'd just be like pecking on the ground and stuff, and just be like, or whatever.
Turns out chickens are complete badasses.
Yeah,
Lay waste
right.
to everyone, plus to undead, plus to humans, plus to orcs, plus to everything.
Plus 10 stink.
Yeah.
Can we go back to past save? Maybe. Didn't we save before we fought the big bad guy?
You know what?
Okay.
I realized after we killed Splatterman that I had I still had a coin of re-roll that I could have re-rolled after you took your killing blow. Could have done that.
Can you re-roll my fate? Well,
Alright, so I thank the priest, the high priest. I say your help is really appreciated. You have been probably our greatest ally in our quest here in Ravensgrow. And I give him a hearty handshake. And I whenever I lean in, I say, my condolences to you and your order for the loss of Jeffrey, who I counted as a friend.
He moves to say something and just sort of stops, and he's kind of like half choked up. You know, you can't quite tell. And he just kind of like pats you on your hand, and then releases it and goes back to the embalming room.
Okay.
But when you brought up Jeff again, he got really. You could see a sharp tinge of sadness in his eyes.
Okay. I just kind of turn around to the party and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I guess I guess we go back to the house.
So you guys get back to the house and are greeted by Kendra when you come in. It looks confused as to why there's three of you. Hey, Kendra.
Okay.
And she says, what of the halfling? What happened up there?
I'm like just kind of at a loss for words, so I just kind of like motion to like Lorian and Nomo and just kind of keep walking, and I sit down and just kind of bury my head in my hands.
I mean, I tell Kendra everything that we did, from battling the Whopper to the Splatterman to the rats and all that, and just kind of tell her about how Jeff died and how we lost him, and about how we were so close to finally, getting rid of all of the guys, and all of a sudden we just lost Tiger Lily too. And and then I tell her that we're trying to find a way to bring her back. And I know that her father didn't want her to be a part of this in any way. But if she's come across any of his necromancy books,
she expresses her condolences and is truly hurt and moved by your loss. And she says, though she doesn't know anything much, she'll do whatever she can to try and help you. And try to contact people that might be able to assist.
right. Thank you.
And I think at this point is where I'm actually going to go ahead and end it. So we will conclude this first module of the Carrying Crown adventure.
Okay.
If that's cool with everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. You're the DM. So I guess, wow. I guess, guys, tune in next week, to figure out what happens. We may have a new party member. We may, we may have, I don't know. And we got a gold star, guys. Jason just put it up for us here in Roll20, and we got a gold star for trying.
Thanks for the music.
a totally appropriate thing whenever a party member dies. Oh no! All right, so
Oh man, I didn't see that picture. That's great.
thank you. It just keeps getting louder. Shoot it. There you go. So what's everybody's schedule like next week? I know that we were unsure whether or not we were going to be able to play.
Let me check my time.
Next Tuesday.
Keep talking. Keep rolling. Keep rolling.
Keep rolling.
Gonna keep rolling.
Keep it rolling.
No, we've been really trying hard to keep this on a regular Tuesday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. is usually when we try to start. Sometimes a little bit later than that if people's schedules can't keep up or whatever. Emily, do you know what your schedule's like next week?
I mean, I don't yet.
But Tuesdays
I'm not
usually still good for you though?
No, yeah, Tuesdays are usually pretty good. Next week, I think I should probably be good because Tuesdays I'm usually doing orientation because I'm the only person that can do it.
Right.
So I'm usually pretty good about getting done at 7 o'clock.
Gotcha.
So I'm most likely good for that. However, the next week I'll be out of town on Tuesday.
Okay, so not this week, but next week is a problem for you.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that later, I guess.
Okay. Rachel, do you happen to know?
Yeah. I work till 9:30 on Tuesday for next week. The only day I'm off is on Friday. I mean, if we could start late if y'all wanted to, or.
I would be okay with starting later on Tuesday as long as you were okay with it, because it's.
Yeah. Oh, and it's just a short shift. It's not like it's that big a deal. I mean, it's just management, so it's nothing hard. So. Okay.
All right. So, is everybody cool with next Tuesday at like 9:30, 9:45 ish?
Yeah.
So, because you get off at 9, right?
I get off at 9:30, and I'll try to get off as early as I can. Usually, I can punch out of here and be at the house by like 9:35.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe a little bit later, but it'll be like somewhere around 9:30, 9:45, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, say 9:45.
That'll be Central Time. So next week, everybody, Dunces and Dragons will continue next Tuesday at 10 p.m.-ish Central Time, which is Texas time here in the U.S. If you happen to be overseas and don't like to do the time conversion, I will have a countdown up on drumsetjunky.com/D&D. So go check that out for sure. It's got character sheet info there. It's got a link for the VODs. All the VODs from week 1 through 5 can be found on my YouTube, youtube.com/drumsetjunky. Go check that out for sure. That's really kind of the best time to, or the best place to kind of get caught up on everything. Shout outs, everybody. Shout outs.
Before we do that, I mean, if you guys are of the mind that you want to resurrect her, we could start earlier in the process of a resurrection quest. Ooh. And she doesn't necessarily have to be there since she'll be dead for most of it.
Very, very true.
So we could start closer to normal time, and then if you guys have resurrected her by the time she gets back, she can hop in. If not, she can just look silly on the cam or something.
Yep.
Well, what you could do is, kind of prepare like 2 outcomes. We resurrect her, and she's back to normal, or we don't resurrect her, and she can reroll a character in between now and then, and see how that goes. So.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah. Scratch that. Everything I said before. So we'll start. What you want to start? Probably about Emily. Get off around 7:30, 7:45. Get you home, right? Ish.
Okay. So 8 o'clock is safe for me.
Okay, cool. So yeah, next Tuesday, guys. Tuesday the 11th.
11th.
Tuesday, March the 11th at 8 p.m. CDT, which is Texas time. So be sure to tune in for that. One of the other things that I would encourage you is to go follow all the cast members on Twitter. You can find my Twitter. It's at twitter.com/drumsetjunky. It is the best place to figure out what's going on with my stream, when I go live, when I do giveaways. I do giveaways on the channel every 50 followers. It's worth it to just stick around and see what happens with giveaways, because I do random giveaways sometimes, but there is a guaranteed giveaway every 50 followers. Just did a giveaway yesterday, so I did one the day before as well. So I do giveaways pretty often in my stream. Achian, you have a Twitter as well, right?
Yeah.
You want to shout it out?
My Twitter is @Atchian. Big surprise. A lot of my stuff is @Atchian, so I don't tweet a whole lot, but when I do, it's pretty funny.
And then Emily, any shout outs for me?
I mean, there's my Twitter, the Tembo390, but I'd also like to shout out to all you guys that donated today, because that was really cool.
It is. It's super cool. It's very much appreciated.
I really like dancing. That's fun.
Boostin makes us dance every week, and it's really fun. Just so everyone knows, kind of picking off of what she just said, the donations that come in during the stream, I don't go out and buy Dr. Pepper with it. I don't go out and buy like random shit with it. I put it back into the stream for the games that go into the giveaway list. So there's 80 games right now in the giveaway list. You can also find that at my website, the list of available games for my giveaways, drumsetjunky.com/giveaways. So that all the money that comes in for the stream, I don't do random shit with it. It goes straight back into the stream to support the stream, to make the stream better. So thank you once again for the support. We really appreciate it. Any shout out? Oh, continue with your shout outs, Emily. Sorry.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil says hi.
Thanks, Dr. Phil.
Oh
Thanks so
Dr.
much.
Phil says, Dr. Phil says, chat. You guys are great as always. Always entertaining. Thank you. I'm out.
She does a really good Dr. Phil voice.
She really does.
Tiger Lily, any shout outs?
I guess all of you guys, thanks for not wanting me dead, keeping me alive. I've got a Tumblr I'm going to post in the chat now. If you want to see random shit that's like unbelievably random, and oh my god, you've got a cat. I didn't see that till just now on the thing. Anyways, follow me on Tumblr. It's usually just random shit again. Anywho, yeah, thanks all you guys in chat. Y'all are great. Boostin', you're a fucking chicken, by the way. Just want to remind you that. Don't you forget it. But thanks Darth and DeGaulle and Monoxide Games and Unearthly. I mean, you guys have been great. Samson. I don't know how to say your name, LLCJ20. Anyways, it's been fun chatting with you guys while I've been fucking dead this whole time. And all you people I've missed from the start, dead. You were here earlier. So anyways, thanks you guys. We hope to see you again. We appreciate you. Keeping the chat interesting. Keeps us interested. So
Absolutely.
we sort of listen to what you say. And thank you, God, I guess, for the little bit that you did for us.
Yeah.
And Buddha.
Actually, that God donation that increased our HP, actually probably extended our lives, and maybe saved a couple of party members. Any shout outs, Sir Dungeon Master? Any shout outs from you, sir?
I guess just a shout out to God looking down on you guys, because that was a total party kill. Without that,
you think so?
That was absolutely a total party kill. That every time he did that incorporeal swipe, that was 66.
Holy shit!
The save was to half it. So you guys all coming in with like 5 hit points. That was like 3 rounds. So,
Yeah.
good on you, God.
Good on you, God.
Good on. Yeah.
So that was Boostin, by the way. So thank you, Boostin. For that.
Of course it was.
Boostin is the stream god. I can't think of anything else. Please go follow me on Twitter, guys. Twitter.com/drumsetjunky. As sometimes Twitch is really twitchy with sending out notifications on when I go live, on when other channels go live. So go follow your favorite streamers on Twitter. That's really the best place to know when they go live and what's going on with them. Interesting announcement tomorrow. There is a chance. It's still not 100%, but tomorrow I have an appointment with my tattoo artist to get started on my half sleeve, which is going to be a sci-fi themed half sleeve with like Serenity from Firefly, Battlestar Galactica, the Enterprise, Millennium Falcon, Klingon Bird of Prey, all kinds of cool shit flying around space. It's going to be really awesome. I'm really excited about it. My artist is really excited about doing it because he's a sci-fi fan as well. And there is a chance that I will be able to live stream that tomorrow, depending on the internet connection that's available at his tattoo parlor. So tomorrow, around 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Central Time here in the U.S., you might be seeing me getting a tattoo. We'll see, but I will tweet out on the updates on what's happening with all that. So be sure to be checking out my Twitter, again, that's really the best place to know what's going on with me and the stream. Anything else, guys? Last words.
I hope I'm not dead. I don't want any last words.
So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. And again, next Tuesday, the 11th, is the next Dunces and Dragons. It will be taking place at 8 p.m. Central Time here in the United States. Thank you once again for watching. We really appreciate you. We thank the donations. Thanks for the new follows. Everyone that's new here that you've never watched, welcome to the channel. We will see you guys next week for more Dunces and Dragons. I should be streaming the rest of the week, so we'll see you on this channel later. Good night. Wave to the people, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.